Well, Maria, this could potentially damage relations between the two countries, and Turkish officials have been saying that the ball is in the court of officials in Washington. They've been saying that Turkey has been trying to focus on areas where the two countries agree on, and of course that happens to be bilateral trade. At the last meeting between President Erdogan and President Trump, they talked about ways to take the bilateral trade to $100 billion. And Turkish officials have said that if Americans use sanctions as a political tool, then it's of course going to affect bilateral trade. So there are, of course, strong chances that this could impact relations. Now, regarding the summoning of the American ambassador, we understand that Turkey has raised concerns about, number one, the timing. Number two, Turkey views this as politically motivated. And number three, Ankara believes that this is basically a provocation from Washington. And we understand that the Turkish side is going to convey to the American ambassador that this is basically viewed here as politicization of tragedy. And the American ambassador is also very likely to be given a brief lesson in history. President Erdogan, when he talked to American officials, he gave them a historical perspective on this and pointed out that the events of 1915 happened in the context of the First World War, when some Armenian militia groups rebelled against the established Ottoman authority, and they collaborated with the Russian Empire at the time that was considered a belligerent, and they resorted to slaughtering not just Turks and other Muslims, but also fellow Armenians who refused to support them. So the Turkish side has been saying that it's important that the historical perspective is not ignored. And of course, we're expecting the Turkish side to tell the Americans that the offer to form a joint commission of historians to probe this is still on the table.